Hello, you beautiful legends, and welcome to Blunt Force Healing Podcast. This is episode number 872. And to be honest, there are three highlights of this Wednesday, 5th of March. 5th of February. So let me just get straight to it. The morning started pretty usual. The weather was nice, but it was windy. So after dropping Julian at school, Elizabeth and myself, we drove to Bundoran because mainly we wanted to do a little bit of change of environment for our walks, because we usually go either to Rosnaula or to Murva. So we didn't visit Bundoran for a while, so we decided to go there. And before going to Tulan car park, we stopped on the main street. We went to the cafe, to Foamy cafe, where we got some coffee and snacks. And then we drove to Tulan Strand car park, stayed there for a while to just kind of, drink our coffee and enjoy the snacks and watch the ocean for a moment. And then we went off for the loop, which means we went to along the cliff walk, Rogi cliff walk, and then back via Main Street to Tulan Strand Road and back to the car. So a decent loop, quite enjoyable, albeit very windy. It's usually very exposed on that walk, so it's very rare that you can walk there without experiencing the wind. But we love it anyway. There is something about it, watching the huge waves and the vast stretch of the ocean in the bay. And then obviously we kind of, after we returned home, we got to our own chores and tasks that we planned on until I picked up Julian from school. And when he was back at home, I decided to use the last light and try to get before sunset to somewhere else, somewhere special, I would say, or just some new place to explore. And I found one not far from us on the map, probably about 10 miles or so. And I drove there. It was marked on Google Maps as Ballymagraarty Castle. But after reading a little bit about it, I was expecting that there will be very little to see there. And I was not mistaken, because when I arrived there, it was hard to pinpoint the actual location. And I still need to see if I can find some historical records of the proper, map position that I can really pinpoint and go there. But it seems that after a long history of that castle, it was disassembled by local people for materials to build farms and houses and some other kind of, settlements. So there's nothing left. I wasn't able to find any recognizable place that would suggest that the castle was there. Instead, I was exploring a little bit of those little woodlands and found a very trashy area. That's why I included trashy in the episode title, because there were just illegal dumps, which looks very sad when you see a nice woodland and suddenly some corner of the woodland or kind of cul-de-sac where the There's a trashed up kind of camper van and a lot of debris and rubbish down there that people dumped. So I took pictures. I am yet to send it over to county council because I want to make sure that they have it on the map, and if there's any chance to clean it up by the state, that would be nice. This area doesn't deserve, landfill-like places. The woodland is still relatively clean, so if it's possible, it would be nice. It's cleaned up. And on the way back, I decided to stop by the lake. I don't remember the name of that lake, but there's plenty of small lakes with different names in our area. But this one was particularly interesting because on the map I saw that it's heart-shaped. And indeed it was. I was able to deploy the drone, take a couple of pictures at dusk, and then go back home. So overall, not totally wasted trip. I explored a bit, didn't find much, and I put the picture in the blog post, but the drone footage is not that interesting, so I won't be stitching anything at the end. So that's it. Thank you very much for tuning in. Have a great rest of the day or afternoon or evening, wherever you are on this beautiful planet. Stay tuned and see you again tomorrow.